everybody, good afternoon. Welcome to day 6. I can't believe, is that right? Yeah, wow. Let's get this countdown going. We are on 19 days till Christmas. I just got back from running errands. I have a lot to do tonight on my website. So I've got myself a venti iced coffee with vanilla and soy milk. Much needed. But first, I have to take this little nugget on a walk. Jesus? You wanna go outside? You wanna go outside? Alright, let's go outside. Alright, I just let him off the leash. I always, when we go for a walk, when there's time, I always try to bring him out to this little field area so that he can just kind of run around and get some energy out, because he is a very high energy pup, and if I don't do this, then he ends up being really obnoxious the rest of the night. Come on. Jules, come here. Ready? Ready? Go get it. I threw it, it's over there. This is honestly probably one of my favorite things ever. Is just watching him be able to run around and have the time of his life. You ready? Can you sit? Good boy. No. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Ready? Ready? Okay. Deuce, you gotta bring it back, dude. He's too excited. What you doing? Chasing a grasshopper. Come on. Good boy. All right, come here, Bubba. Come on. Good boy. All right, guys, it is, I don't even know what time it is. 8:30. 8:31, sorry. We are plopped here watching Riverdale. I have not gotten into a TV show like this in a very, very long time. Apart from like Game of Thrones. I'm just not a huge TV person. I'll put on like Friends in the background of something, but the last TV show that I like watched religiously, again, apart from Game of Thrones, I think was maybe like Pretty Little Liars or Gossip Girl or something like that. So it's been a while, and I didn't even finish watching Pretty Little Liars because it just got ridiculous. Anyway, so it's been since like, I don't know, 5 or so years. And Keith started watching, oh, I take that back, the 100, which again was because of this guy. Because he'll start watching them on Netflix, and he's like, oh, you should watch this. I'm like, all right. So right now we are on Riverdale. We watched it on Netflix, got all caught up, and now we watch it on the CW every Wednesday. There's Zeus. Hi, buddy. No. He's pooped. Finally. We are getting ready to go to bed, but I just wanted to answer a couple questions beforehand. I did have somebody leave a question on my Q&A from a couple days ago, and they asked, what can we as passengers do to make your job easier? Honestly, if you just are nice, if you're just nice to your flight attendants and just do what they ask the first time that they ask it, because flight attendants aren't trying to go on a power trip. At least most flight attendants are. We're not trying to go on a power trip when we tell you to put a bag under the seat, or when we tell you to put your seatbelt on or to keep it on, or when we ask you to sit down because the seatbelt light is on. We're not trying to go on a power trip. We're just concerned about your safety, and it's our job to point those things out to you. If you really have to go to the bathroom, but the fasten seatbelt sign is on, or fasten seatbelt light is on, we have to tell you, or we have to say like the light is on, just so you know. Like that's part of our job and one of the requirements of our job. So we're not trying to go on a power trip, we're just doing our job. So honestly, if you're just nice to the flight attendants, we definitely always appreciate treats like chocolate or Starbucks gift card or something like that. Is always appreciated. So just anything like that, really just listening to us and being nice to us. Maybe it's like going out of your way to say that they're appreciated. It would completely make my day anytime somebody goes out of their way to appreciate me or one of the other flight attendants on the flight. It's just because it doesn't happen a lot. We are very rarely told thank you or anything like that. It's, yeah, so just appreciate them, be nice to them. If you can, bring them like a Starbucks gift card or some chocolates or something like that. But yeah, just making our job easier by being nice. Even if you're delayed an hour, like stuff happens, but the flight attendants are right there with you too. I mean, especially if the door is open, they're not getting paid for that. So if you're delayed because of a mechanical issue and the door is still open, like the door to the plane is still open, they're not getting paid. So trust me, they want to get going just as much as you do. But yeah, so even if things don't go as planned or if there are issues or anything, just try to be nice, because guarantee that other people on the plane are not being very nice or very understanding. I had somebody else ask, how well do I handle jet lag, time zone changes? Has it improved over time, or any tips? I've always handled it pretty well. The only time that I have a hard time with it is after red eyes, but that's just because you just went a whole night without sleeping. Definitely, it does get easier. At first it can be kind of hard because you're just not used to it. It does start to get easier. Any tips? I would just recommend, I mean, if you're going on vacation or something where you know that it's planned, then you can start to slowly adjust your body leading up to it, or your like sleep clock or whatever. If you're a flight attendant and it's just kind of, you go at the last minute, then obviously you can't adjust beforehand or anything like that. But staying hydrated is always really nice. And then it sounds so bizarre and not sciencey at all, and just very like hippie-ish. It helps to get outside, like once you land or get to your hotel or whatever, it does help to get outside and like just get your feet on the ground, get in like the nature, whatever, the environment of the new time zone, because then it helps your body, like the energy in that area from that part of the world, so it helps your circadian, is that the word?
How ridiculous you sound.
It's true. It's true.
So ridiculous.
I know I sound ridiculous, but it's true. Because your body, like, we have a rhythm, we have a natural rhythm, our bodies have a natural rhythm that tells us, like, when it gets dark outside, it's time to go to bed. And when the sun comes up, it's time to wake up and get going. It's just, so if you get your body more in tune with where you are,
get down and kiss the ground.
It doesn't have to be like,
it's gonna energize you and you're gonna be good to go.
It doesn't have to be like that. Like, you don't have to go run your hands through the grass or anything like that. just get outside.
Start chomping on some tree limbs.
No, just
smell the roses, Zeus.
Just
smell the roses.
Getting outside. I know it sounds absolutely ridiculous, but it is true. The circadian rhythm. You know what? I don't know if I'm even saying that right. It's a real thing. Yeah, circadian rhythm. If you've ever noticed that you tend to feel energized and drowsy around the same times every day, you have your circadian rhythm to thank. Your circadian rhythm is basically a 24-hour internal clock that is running in the background of your brain and cycles between sleepiness and alertness at regular blah blah blah. These 24-hour rhythms are driven by a circadian clock, and they have been widely observed in plants, animals, fungi, and I don't know that word, some sort of bacteria. So that's why, because it's all part, like all living organisms, even if it's just plants, also have a circadian rhythm. So if you get out and around, the other living organisms in the new time zone, then it helps your internal circadian rhythm get in line with those. I know it sounds like a load of crock, I know, but it's true. It's actual science. It doesn't sound like science, but it is. So stay hydrated, get out in the environment, help your circadian rhythm get in line with the new time zone's circadian rhythm. I know it's bizarre, I know, but it's real. Zeus, what are you doing? Hi, baby. Also, if your body, I mean, obviously, like I said, stay hydrated, but if you just willingly went under the covers. He did not used to do that. See that little lump right there? That's Zeus. Zeus? Hi, baby. What you doing? Hi. And if you just take care of your body in general, then it's going to be easier to adjust because it's functioning properly. If you're not taking very good care of it and it's not functioning properly as it is, then jet lag and change in time zones is really gonna mess you up. So now that I took a ridiculously long time talking about all of that, do you want to say goodbye with me? Don't forget to keep leaving any questions that y'all have down in the comments, and I will get to at least one every day. Thank you all so much for watching. I can't. Zeus. Thank you all so much for watching. Until tomorrow, work hard, be kind, spread good vibes. I love you all. Goodbye.